So Neil, it's a difficult one today. Is the best thing to say that we come away with a point again and the unbeaten run continues? Is that the way to look at it?
Yeah, that's what we've said. And I can't knock the spirit. I commended them for their effort, all the things that you expect of your team. Put plenty of effort in. They were really at it. First half played some half decent football, but were dangerous in the first half, not in the second half. And I thought the longer the game went on, it deteriorated. And what the game lacked was a real good forward. I thought, I'm sure Scott will be saying the same. Somebody that can make something happen. Chances were few and far between.
Yep.
And I think good football was. There wasn't a lot of good football played overall. Supporters, neutral supporters would come and say it was a drab game. I think
it's a shame because there's a good turnout tonight. And I think the whole Friday night thing is. I think people were quite engaged with that, and it was like
doubt
a good way of
that.
doing it.
It's a good atmosphere.
Yeah.
I'd rather play in the evening. It's great to play in front of a good crowd, appreciative crowd.
Yeah.
I thought the game lacked a bit of spark. Wasn't enough quality from both teams, and that's what happens. Both teams fully committed, and it ends up a draw. You're looking for a bit of brilliance. You're looking for somebody to make a mistake. Nobody did tonight.
Yep.
Both defences were good. Or a mistake. They never came.
Probably one of those nights, I think, where if there is an early goal, changes the whole dynamic. But the fact that it's, like you say, we looked a bit dangerous at times in the early stages of the match, and then it sort of flattens out, and then, like you say, you are wondering whether something's going to give.
Yeah, it looked as though both teams didn't want to lose it, and that's understandable in a derby game. I think both teams were still trying to win it, but didn't want to lose it, and I think that sums the game up. But it's a decent point for both. Hanley, they'll take that. They'll improve as the season goes on with the people they've got in charge, in Scott, Tom, Pete. They'll improve. There's no doubt about that. What I need to see is us play at a better level than that consistently well, and I'm striving hard. The players are striving hard, but we can't quite find it as yet.
Okay, well, we've got another chance to find it on Tuesday, home to Witton Albion, and we look ahead to that one. The one thing I would say is that you've been able to play a fairly settled side. I know obviously you've got Carl to come back into the equation at some point, centre half. Is there anywhere else you're looking at the moment?
All over.
Well, you're always looking.
All over the place. I've got to improve.
Yeah.
Got to improve the quality of the team. Like I say, I can't fault their effort. But I've got to improve the quality. That's my job, Steve's job. We've got to try and bring in better players, and that's nothing against the lads I've got, but they've had plenty of opportunities. It's not as though we're losing.
No.
Losing games.
It's just a little something that's missing. Something to ignite it a bit.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we go on to Tuesday. Thank you for your time, Neil. Safe home, sir.